Head women's soccer coach John Klein from Southeast Missouri. Coach, first of all, welcome to the Ohio Valley Conference, and but we'd like to see what you are looking forward to your team for this upcoming season.
Thank you, Jose. Really excited to be in Cape Girardeau and get things going in my first adventure at the Division I level. Have really enjoyed working with the ladies. Got here in the spring, and numbers are a little bit low. We really didn't get to have much of a spring season, but got to know each other and got to add a group of 11 or 12 players to our group, and so we're getting settled. We're getting to know each other, but I have high expectations for this group. I hate to say that it's a building year. I want to say we have to figure things out a little bit, but we expect to step on the field and compete for every game. And at the end of the year, we hope to be competing for an OVC championship one way or another.
What do you like most about the team that you have so far, and what are some of the strengths?
There's some great returners. It's a really solid foundation that Coach Nelson has built. There's tremendous culture here in Cape Girardeau at SEMO, and there's tremendous pride in the group that returns. And then we've added a number of players that I think are going to be able to come in and make immediate contributions. And I think it's really just getting everybody to gel and adapt to my new philosophies and systems. But after 1 week, I'm amazed at the progress we've made. And I love the attention that the group gives to getting better and better every day. And that's our expectation. And, so we're looking forward to getting the season going next week on August 14th.
Okay, Coach, who are some of your key players that you have this season, and maybe some others to watch?
I think when you start that list, you think about Emily Baker, who was leading goal scorer here last year. You think about Justine Nelson, who's just high energy and works her tail off in the center of the midfield. Kayla Kerner, who at one time was freshman of the year in the OVC. And I think those are the three names that stand out initially, and we certainly expect them to lead the group and carry us to a high level of success.
Okay. Coach, kind of tell us, even more so about, some of the, some of the kids that maybe, don't get seen a lot. Obviously, there's many on the field, but of course, you have the ones that score, you have the ones that are stopping shots, but everyone in the middle kind of gets overlooked if they don't have the big scores there. Kind of, who are some of the key kids in the middle there?
In our exhibition against SLU, you're talking specifically about the middle of the field. Rachel Lawrence and Zoe Houston really stepped up probably to be the most impactful players on the night last night. Just running the midfield and playing physical and making hard tackles and distributing the ball. So I think those players in the back, we're trying to sort it out and figure out who's going to have those outside back spots. Someone like Melissa Kubin, who's just has such a tremendous work rate. She's going to be on the field, whether it's in a wide midfield role or a wide back role, and we're still settling in on who our center backs are going to be. But I think quiet people who don't get to score goals a lot, but who look like they're going to be very impactful for us are Rachel Lawrence, Zoe Houston, and Melissa Kubin.
Okay. Coach, kind of as you step into the program, you obviously come in with a mission statement, with the philosophy that you've built over your coaching career. Kind of how do you want to go about, developing this statement, as you build Southeast Missouri women's soccer?
I think for me, Jose, like I said, there's already a tremendous culture here and a tremendous pride in what these girls do. Uh, they're tremendously proud of the 3.72 GPA within the athletic department and as a group. And I think always when you talk about a university setting, no matter what sport you're talking about, academics is first and foremost, and we'll always pride ourselves on academics and make that the number one priority with the student athletes that come to Southeast Missouri State. Of course, soccer is a very close second because they probably wouldn't be here if they weren't going to play soccer. And we expect to just get better and better every day, and push ourselves to the limits and continue to grow. And then off the field, we want these student athletes to really enjoy their experience, to get involved in campus, to represent the program and the athletic department and the university, with tremendous pride and tremendous respect. So we put all three of those together, and I think, if you emphasize academics first and focus on soccer and then the balance of what happens off the field, I think you continue to build a great culture. And ideally, we'll have students graduate in 4 years with tremendous pride and come back as great alums. And, I still would like to get out there and meet this alumni group. I haven't had that opportunity yet, but that's an extremely important part of the program. So we just want to represent the university and always understand that the university and the group as a whole is first and foremost.
Coach, nice little schedule that you have during the non-conference portion. Nice little tests or nice little battles to get you tested, I should say. And what do you hope to achieve through the non-conference play before you enter OVC play?
I think it's important to learn to compete. I mean, the group did only win 3 soccer games last year, so I think we have to learn to win. We have to be comfortable, taking the bull by the horns and playing an attacking mentality and going and score goals. So yes, I think we need to learn as a group how to win, how to be confident, how to believe in ourselves. I think that ultimately is what we're trying to do over that first stretch of games. But again, every time we step on the field, we want to compete to win the soccer game. Ultimately, I guess I'm understanding that it's going to take an OVC title in order to advance to national tournament play, and that's fair. So really, the first 7 or 8 games can just be building games, building up to that conference play. But I think you'll see us go after it early, and try and figure out how to score goals, try and figure out how to protect our goal, and compete every day. So that's what we're trying to achieve. Building a competing and winning mentality.
Head coach John Klein from Southeast Missouri. Coach, we appreciate your time today, and we wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you so much, Jose.